The angels are approaching with a special message for you. It is something loaded with revelations, emotions, and transformation. They have been observing every step of yours, every choice and feeling, and now they bring to you something that can change everything. You feel that there is something special, a movement behind the scenes of the universe, connecting you to someone intensely. This person who occupies your thoughts is going through a moment of great transformation, and the angels want you to know that what is to come will be profound and overwhelming. But before that happens, there is something crucial that you need to understand and do. The angels reveal that this person, no matter how hard they try to hide it, nurtures feelings for you that go beyond what words can describe. However, there are invisible barriers, both in his heart and in the energies surrounding this connection. These barriers can be dissipated, and the key to that is in your hands. It is a divine call to act, to trust, and to align your intentions and actions with a greater plan that is being designed for both of you. Over time, you have planted seeds of love and authenticity in this person's heart. Every gesture of yours, every word, touched something deep within him. But now, he is in a moment of internal conflict. He feels the weight of his own doubts, fears, and especially, the impact of what you represent in his life. It is as if he is at a crossroads, needing to decide between continuing to resist what he feels or completely surrendering to this love. The angels show that this resistance comes from old wounds, from the need for protection that he created over time. He fears getting hurt, fears the unknown, but at the same time, he cannot ignore the magnetism that draws him to you. There is something in your essence, in your light, that breaks through all barriers, even the most solid ones. He is starting to realize that, no matter how hard he tries to run away or ignore it, the feeling that connects him to you is greater than himself. But before he takes the final step, there is something that needs to be done, and this depends on you. It's a matter of alignment, of clearing the path so he can move forward. The angels ask you to connect with yourself, to reflect on your intentions, on what you truly want for this connection. They ask you to release any trace of fear, doubt, or insecurity that may be vibrating in your energetic field. Because just as he feels your barriers, he also perceives your strength and your love. It is this strength that will guide him to you. This transformation starts within you. It's a journey of self-discovery and healing, of making space for true love. When you align with your essence, when you fully trust the divine process, it creates a wave of energy that breaks through barriers and touches his heart in an irrefutable way. The angels want you to know that everything you feel, all the signs you perceive, are not products of your imagination. They are messages, clues that the universe sends to guide you. Nothing on this journey is random. Every encounter, every glance, every silence has a higher purpose, and you are being called to be the force that transforms this connection into something even more beautiful and meaningful. What comes next is something grandiose, but it requires courage and faith. The angels are by your side, preparing the way, but it is up to you to take the next step. They ask you to keep your heart open and trust in divine timing, because what is reserved for you is greater than any obstacle that may arise. Get ready, for this is only the first part of what will be revealed. Love is in the air, but it is also in the details, in the actions, and in the choices you will make from now on. The angels continue to guide you on this journey, as what is at stake is a love that transcends the ordinary. This connection, although filled with challenges, is also a divine opportunity for both of you. There are lessons to be learned, fears to be faced, and above all, a transformation that will redefine what you understand by love. At this moment, this person is going through an internal storm. Within him, there is a struggle between the heart and reason. He tries in every way to maintain control over his feelings, believing that he can move on without admitting the impact you have on his life. But the angels show that this resistance is starting to crumble. You, with your light and authenticity, are like a force he cannot ignore. Even in moments of silence or distance, he feels your presence. It's as if something inside him knows that you are the missing piece, the key to something greater. However, this realization scares him. He fears losing control, fears surrendering and becoming vulnerable. The angels ask you to see this struggle with compassion. It is not a lack of love or disinterest. On the contrary, what he feels is so deep and intense that it paralyzes him. He needs time to process, to face his own inner demons, and to accept that he deserves to experience this love. On the other hand, The angels also ask you to take this moment to look within yourself. There is something you can do now that can speed up this transformation. Let go of control. Often, in an attempt to protect or guide the relationship, we end up putting energy into aspects we cannot change. It's time to trust the divine process, to release the ties and allow things to flow. This does not mean being passive. On the contrary, the angels ask you to continue being who you are, radiating your light, your strength, and your love. They show that every genuine gesture of yours, every word spoken with truth, has a powerful impact on his heart. But at the same time, they warn that this connection requires patience and faith. He is watching. Even if he doesn't say or show it openly, he notices your actions, your choices. He sees how you deal with challenges and admires your strength. This admiration, little by little, is dissolving his barriers and allowing him to see that this love is worth the risk. The angels also reveal that there are signs around you, small reminders that you are on the right path. It could be a song playing at the right moment, a word someone says, or even dreams that seem so real. These signs are how the universe and the angels communicate with you, to reaffirm that everything is following a grand plan. Now they ask you to do something important. Visualize. Close your eyes and imagine this person approaching, opening their heart, and allowing love to flow between you. Feel the emotion of that moment, the deep connection that exists between the two of you. This visualization not only strengthens your faith, but also creates a powerful energy that helps dissolve his fears and insecurities. You are in the middle of a transformative journey, and the angels want you to know that you are not alone. They are by your side, guiding each step, protecting your heart, and preparing the way for what is to come. What you feel is not by chance, and what you share is rare and precious. What comes next will be a turning point. But the angels ask you to keep your energy high, to continue trusting, because what is being prepared for you is more beautiful and grander than you imagine. The angels are orchestrating a transformative moment that will shake the foundations of this connection. What once seemed static, immovable, now begins to come alive in a way you cannot fully understand yet. There is an invisible force at work, aligning events, creating opportunities, and dissolving obstacles. The love you share is being purified, refined, and elevated to a deeper level. At this moment, this person is being challenged by his own thoughts and feelings. He feels the weight of the expectations he carries, both those he created for himself and those he believes others have about him. These thoughts keep him stuck in a comfort zone that, although familiar, no longer satisfies him. He realizes that this zone prevents him from experiencing something genuine and true. The angels show that he is beginning to question everything. He looks to the past, to the choices he made and the opportunities he let slip away, and begins to understand that you represent something he cannot ignore. He is being confronted with the truth that in trying to avoid suffering, he is also moving away from happiness. It's as if the universe is putting a mirror in front of him, revealing everything that needs to be faced. But here is the crucial point. You are one of the main reasons for this transformation. Your presence, your essence, your way of dealing with life have awakened something in him that was dormant. It's as if you have turned on a light in a dark room, illuminating corners he had never explored before. And that light, although powerful, also scares him. The angels want you to know that even in moments when he seems distant, something is changing within him. Every interaction you have had, every word exchanged, has left a deep mark. He is absorbing these experiences, processing them, and beginning to understand that he can no longer ignore what he feels. However, there is a step you can take now to help accelerate this process. The angels ask you to continue sending vibrations of love and trust to him, even from a distance. This does not mean forcing or pressuring, but simply keeping your heart open and full of positive energy. When you do this, you create an energy field that he feels, even unconsciously. Furthermore, the angels reveal that there is something important you need to do for yourself. It is time to release any rigid expectations about how and when this connection should unfold. Trust that divine timing is at work and that everything is happening at the right moment. This release is not giving up, but rather making space for the universe to work in ways that you may not be able to foresee. The angels also ask you to pay attention to the signs around you. They are constantly sending messages to you, whether through repeated numbers, dreams, or even words that seem to come out of nowhere. These signs are reminders that you are being guided and that everything is aligning. The love you share is something rare and precious, but like any great work, it requires patience, dedication, and faith. It's not just about waiting for it to be ready, but also about using this time to strengthen, grow, and prepare for what is to come. And what is to come, say the angels, is something extraordinary. This love has the potential to transform not only your lives, but also to create a positive impact on everything around you. But first, you need to allow yourself to feel, accept, and act. And you, in turn, need to be ready to receive this love fully, without fear or reservations. The angels are by your side, whispering words of encouragement and protection. They want you to know that even in moments of uncertainty, you are on the right path. What you share is greater than any obstacle, greater than any fear. And when the right moment comes, it will be like a wave of love that sweeps away all doubts and brings a new light to both of you. Keep trusting, dear soul. The best is yet to come. The angels continue to be by your side, guiding every step of yours in this intense and transformative journey. As this connection evolves, a deeper truth is being revealed. The love that unites you two is powerful, but it also carries the responsibility of healing, growth, and liberation. This is a moment of preparation for what is to come, a turning point where faith and trust are crucial. At this moment, the angels show that this person is starting to recognize the depth of feelings he has for you. The love he feels is something that challenges him because it requires him to abandon old patterns, fears, and insecurities. It's as if the universe is gently pushing him out of his comfort zone so that he can finally face what is in his heart. The angels reveal that he is watching you, even from afar. Every gesture of yours, every choice, is noticed by him. He feels an attraction that goes beyond the physical, something that connects him to your essence. This connection is so strong that even in moments of distance or silence, he can't stop thinking about you. However, he also feels torn, caught between the desire to get closer and the fear of what this closeness might mean. But the angels want you to know that this division is not eternal. The spiritual work being done behind the scenes is helping to dissolve these barriers, and your energy plays a crucial role in this process. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you trust the process instead of worrying about the outcomes, you are contributing to creating a safe space where he can approach. The angels also ask you to take care of your own heart during this time. This is a moment to strengthen your self-confidence, to remember that you are worthy of love and deserve a connection that is full and authentic. They want you to look inside yourself and identify any fear or insecurity that may still be present. These feelings, no matter how small, can create energetic blockages that hinder the manifestation of this love. Furthermore, the angels suggest that you focus on practices that elevate your energy and bring peace to your heart. Meditation, positive visualizations, or even simple moments of gratitude can make a huge difference. Every time you connect with your own light, you strengthen the energetic field that attracts this person to you. He, in turn, is going through a moment of deep introspection. The angels show that he is revisiting memories, reevaluating choices, and confronting fears that have prevented him from fully living. It's as if he is at a crossroads, where he needs to decide between continuing with the defenses he has built or risking himself to love truly. This process may seem slow, but the angels assure that each small step he takes is significant. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, the spiritual work is in progress. The angels ask you to trust in this because divine timing is working in favor of both of you. The angels also reveal that there are signs around you indicating that things are changing. Pay attention to these signs, as they are messages from the universe to confirm that you are on the right path. It could be something as simple as a song playing at a significant moment or a repeated number that you frequently see. These signs are reminders that you are not alone, that everything is guided by something greater. What is to come will be a moment of clarity and revelation. The angels show that this person is getting ready to take a step towards you, but before that, he needs to complete this internal process of healing and self-discovery. And you, in turn, are being called to continue trusting, keeping your heart open and your energy high. This love, the angels say, is like a seed planted in fertile soil. It is growing, even if you do not yet see the fruits. And when the right time comes, it will be an abundant harvest, full of love, light, and transformation. Keep moving forward, dear soul. You are closer than you think to experiencing something extraordinary. The angels continue to reveal the paths that lead you and this person to an even deeper connection. This is a crucial moment, where what seemed impossible begins to become tangible. What was once a whirlwind of confusing emotions now begins to align, as if the universe is adjusting the pieces so that everything fits perfectly. At this moment, he is undergoing an emotional awakening. It's as if a curtain is being lifted, allowing him to see the truth about his own feelings. He is starting to realize that what he feels for you is unique, something he cannot compare to any past experience. However, this awakening also brings forth fears that he has tried to bury for so long. He fears losing himself in this love, fears that his vulnerability will make him fragile, but at the same time, he can no longer deny the strength of this connection. The angels show that this internal conflict is creating in him a growing need to get closer, to seek answers, to find in your presence the peace that he cannot achieve alone. Meanwhile, the angels ask you to keep your energy balanced. They know that the process can be exhausting, that waiting and uncertainty can bring doubts. But they also want you to know that every moment of patience, every act of trust, is helping to strengthen this connection. You are playing a crucial role in his journey, even without realizing it. Now the angels reveal something important. There is one final barrier that needs to be overcome. This barrier is not only in his heart, but also in yours. Often, without realizing, we carry expectations or fears that create energetic blockages. They ask you to reflect on what might still be preventing you from opening your heart completely. This is the moment to let go, to release any hurt, doubt, or fear that may be hindering the flow of this connection. When you do this, you not only release your own energy, but also create a space for them to do the same. This energetic exchange is essential for both to move forward. The angels also suggest that you connect even more with them at this time. Ask for their assistance, guidance, and protection. They are by your side, ready to intervene on your behalf, but they need you to give them that space. Pray, visualize the angels' light surrounding you and that person, dissolving any remaining obstacles. Furthermore, the angels indicate that this person is starting to see signs around them. Just like you, they too are being guided. It could be a dream that reminds them of you, a sudden feeling of missing you, or even moments when they sense your presence, even from a distance. These signs are helping them realize that what you share is special and deserves to be fully lived. But there is something more. They are gearing up for a big step. The angels reveal that they are gathering the courage to open up, to share with you what they feel. This moment of vulnerability will be transformative, for both them and you. It will mark the beginning of a new phase, where barriers will be replaced by an even stronger and more authentic connection. The angels ask that you be ready to receive this moment with an open heart. It may not be perfect, it may come with hesitations or doubts, but it will be genuine. That is what matters. They also ask you to be patient, to understand that this is a process and that each step, however small it may seem, is a step towards the love you are meant to experience. You are on the brink of something great, and the angels want you to know that all efforts, all waiting, will be worth it. This love is a divine gift, something that was planned in the highest realms and is now about to fully manifest in your life. Trust, dear soul. The angels are by your side, preparing the ground for what is to come. And what is about to come is a transformation that will bring love, light, and joy like you have never experienced before. The angels are guiding you to the most intense and revealing moment of this journey. With each step, the universe works to align the energies and dissolve any doubts that may still exist. This is the point where this person's internal changes begin to manifest externally, and you will notice clearer signs that something profound is happening. At this moment, he is approaching a clarity that once seemed unattainable. He understands that what he feels for you is not just a passing emotion or a momentary desire, but something that touches the depths of his soul. It is a type of love that transcends logic, a feeling that challenges all his beliefs about what is safe or predictable. However, this clarity also brings out his greatest vulnerabilities. He knows that, to approach you, he will need to abandon the masks and defenses he has built over time. And that is scary for him. The angels show that he is struggling with the idea of exposing himself, of risking rejection or not being able to meet your expectations. The angels ask you to see this struggle with eyes of compassion. They know that sometimes waiting can be frustrating, that you may question if he is truly willing to take the next step. But they assure you that in his heart, The desire to connect with you is stronger than any fear. Now they want you to prepare yourself because the universe is creating a moment of opportunity, a space where it can express itself more authentically. This will be a crucial moment, where how you react will be as important as the words it will say. The angels ask you to receive this opening with a heart full of love and understanding, without judgments or pressures. Furthermore, they show that you are also in a process of preparation. They have been working on your heart, helping you release everything that no longer serves, everything that may be limiting your ability to fully receive and give love. This is a moment of healing for both, and the angels want you to know that every challenge you have faced so far has had a purpose. The signs around you are intensifying. Perhaps you notice that your emotions are more sensitive, that certain songs or words seem to speak directly to you. These are the angels reaffirming that you are on the right path, that everything happening now is part of a greater plan. They also ask you to keep your vibration high. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings or pretending everything is okay when it's not. It means trusting the process, even when it seems slow or uncertain. It means taking care of yourself, prioritizing your well-being, and remembering that you are worthy of full and true love. This person, in turn, is being guided to see beyond their fears. They are beginning to understand that the love they feel for you is stronger than any barrier they have raised. The angels show that they are gathering the strength to take action, even if it means facing their own insecurities. But they also warn that this is a delicate moment. He may need more time, more signs that it is safe to open up. And this is where your energy and your presence make all the difference. The angels ask you to keep being who you are, to keep shining your light, because that is what is attracting him to you. What is to come will be a turning point. The angels show that there will be a moment when he can no longer resist the force of this connection. When this happens, it will be as if an invisible barrier has been broken, allowing both of you to experience something even deeper and more meaningful. The angels want you to know that this love is not just about the two of you. It has the potential to inspire, to heal, to transform everything around you. It is a love with a greater purpose, and that is why it is being carefully prepared and protected. Keep believing, dear soul. You are closer than you think to see this love bloom in all its fullness. The angels are by your side, guiding every step, and they assure you that all efforts will be worth it. At this point in the journey, the angels reveal that a great transformation is about to take place. The subtle movements that you may have already noticed, an unexpected gesture, a message full of meaning, or even a change in the way this person looks at you, are signs that the love you share is finally emerging to the surface more clearly and evidently. This person, who until now was trapped in their own fears and doubts, is starting to see the truth with new eyes. The angels show that he is going through a moment of deep reflection, where every memory, every gesture of yours, is being revisited in his mind and in his heart. He realizes that time and distance have not weakened what he feels. On the contrary, they have only strengthened the connection you both have. However, the angels also want you to know that this is not a simple process for him. Each step he takes towards you requires courage, because it means letting go of old wounds and limiting beliefs that have kept him stuck for so long. He knows that by opening up to you, he will be exposing himself in a way he has never done before, but he also feels that it is worth taking this risk. Now, the angels ask you to pay close attention to your own emotions and reactions. When this moment of opening up happens, your energy will be crucial to welcome it. They ask you to be present, to listen with your heart, and to avoid bringing any expectations that could overwhelm the moment. This is a time of pure connection, where love should flow without judgments or reservations. Moreover, the angels reveal that the energy around you is shifting. There is a powerful force working to align your paths, so you can finally meet each other fully. This force cannot be rushed but is moving at the perfect pace, dissolving the last remnants of resistance that may exist. They also want you to continue nurturing your own light. This is the time to nourish yourself, to invest in your passions, and to strengthen your self-esteem. The more you shine, the more this person will feel drawn to you because it is your authenticity that is awakening in him the courage to approach. The angels ask you to trust your intuition as well. There is something within you, an inner wisdom, that knows when the right moment is approaching. Perhaps you feel a sudden peace, or notice that certain signs around you are becoming more intense. These are reminders that you are on the right path, and that the universe is conspiring in your favor. But there is something else the angels want to share, The love that is about to manifest between you is more than just a romantic connection. It is a union that has the power to transform not only your lives, but also to create a positive impact on those around you. This love is a divine gift, something that has been carefully planned in the spiritual realms, and is now about to blossom in its fullness. The angels show that he is already feeling this transformation, even if he doesn't have words to express it yet. He feels that something has changed, that something within him is aligning. This alignment is what will allow him to take the next step, to approach you with an open heart and ready to live this love. However, the angels also ask you to be prepared for possible challenges. Even when everything seems to be falling into place, there may be moments of hesitation or uncertainty. This is normal in such a profound and transformative journey. The important thing is to remember that you are being guided, that each obstacle is just an opportunity to strengthen even further what you share. What is to come will be a moment of revelation and connection. The angels show that he is preparing to speak, to share with you what he feels and what he desires for the future. This will be a moment of extreme vulnerability for him, but it will also be an essential step for you to build something together. The angels want you to know that this is a love worth waiting for. It is something rare, precious, being nurtured with care and attention by the universe. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and that what is to come will be even more beautiful than you imagined. Stay strong, dear soul. The love you share is about to shine in all its intensity, and the angels will be by your side every step of the way. We have reached the final moment of this journey of revelations, where the angels bring the most powerful and transformative message. They want you to know that everything that has been built up to now, every emotion, every gesture, every thought, is about to culminate in a moment of deep connection and love. What you are about to experience will be a turning point, not only in your relationship with this person, but in your own spiritual and emotional journey. The angels show that he is closer than ever to taking the step that will change everything. He has realized that what he feels for you is something that can no longer be ignored or denied. This love is real, intense, and something he has never experienced before. But this recognition has come with challenges, and he had to face his own fears and doubts to get to this point. At this moment, he is preparing to open his heart in a way he has never done before. The angels show that there will be a moment when he will approach you, perhaps with hesitant words, but filled with sincerity and emotion. He is gathering the courage needed to share all he feels, to show the most vulnerable side of himself, and to make it clear that he is willing to fight for this love. The angels ask that you be ready to receive this openness with a heart full of love and understanding. They know that you too have gone through your own journey of growth and healing, and now is the time to combine these experiences to create something even more beautiful. They ask that you set aside any judgment or expectation and simply be present in the moment, allowing love to flow freely. Furthermore, the angels reveal that this love is not just for the two of you. It has a greater purpose, something that will positively impact the world around you. The connection you share is an example of true love, a love that overcomes barriers, fears, and uncertainties. That is why it has been so carefully guided and protected by the universe. The signs around you will continue to intensify as this moment approaches. The angels ask you to trust the process completely and to keep following your heart. They want you to know that everything you have faced so far, all doubts and challenges, have been to prepare you for this moment. You are ready to receive the love you deserve, and it is ready to be offered to you. But the angels also ask you to remember that love is an ongoing journey. This is just the beginning of a new phase, where the two of you will have the opportunity to grow together, to build something solid and meaningful. They ask you to continue nurturing this connection with patience, understanding, and faith, because what is to come will be even more wonderful than you can imagine. Finally, the angels want you to know that they are always by your side, guiding each step and protecting your heart. They celebrate with you this moment of transformation and are full of joy for what is about to happen. They ask you to keep your light shining because it's this light that continues to guide this person to you. Get ready, dear soul. What you are about to experience will be a milestone in your life, a moment of love, joy, and fulfillment that will remain in your heart forever. Trust, keep walking with faith, and allow the universe to manifest the magic that is destined to be yours. The angels conclude this message with a promise. You are loved, you are guided, and everything is aligning perfectly. This is your moment, and they are by your side to ensure it is unforgettable.